Silver just crashed from $121 to $73. $48 completely wiped out in a matter of hours. This was the biggest single-day collapse in recorded history. And right now, at this very moment, you cannot buy physical silver anywhere in the world. Let me say that again so it sinks in. The price crashed 40% and the product completely disappeared. Does that sound like a real market to you? Does that make any logical sense? Because it shouldn't. Something is very, very wrong here. Mainstream media is screaming bubble burst. They're telling you the smart money got out and the silver bull market is dead and buried. But here's what they are not telling you. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly what happened, who engineered it, and what it means for your money. Before we go any further, if you want breakdowns like this that cut through the manipulation, hit that subscribe button. I will never ask for your money. I'll never pitch courses or paid signals. My goal is just to share the truth. Now, let me show you exactly what's happening. Here's how this crash was manufactured. On January 27th, the CME raised silver margin requirements from 9% to 11%. Just 3 days later, on January 30th, they raised it again to 15%. In just 3 days, they made it 67% more expensive to hold a silver position. Let me repeat that, 67% in 3 days. This is not random. This is not market forces. This is engineered volatility, specifically designed to trigger margin calls and force leverage traders to liquidate their positions. When traders can't meet those margin calls, they're forced to sell. And when everyone sells at once, the price collapses. Mission accomplished, right? Wrong. Dead wrong. Because while the paper price crashed, something totally unexpected happened in the physical market. And this is what exposes the entire manipulation. Let's start with the Perth Mint, one of the largest, most respected mints on Earth, operating for over a century. On February 19th, they released this statement, and I quote, "Due to increasing worldwide demand and a large backlog of orders, we are pausing new silver orders until February 23rd. Read that again. Let every single word sink in. Increasing worldwide demand, not decreasing. Large backlog of orders, not a surplus. Pausing orders, not holding a discount sale. Does that sound like a bubble that just burst? Now let's look at the US Mint. Silver Eagles were priced at $91. Then sales were suspended. Then they were relisted at $169. That's an 86% price increase overnight, all during a supposed crash. The Royal Mint in Britain, they ran out of stock on silver bars, completely sold out. But it gets even worse. This isn't just about Western mints. This is a global phenomenon. In India, dealers are now defaulting on delivery contracts. They sold silver they don't actually have, and now they can't get it. Customers are demanding refunds, but there's nothing to refund with. Even Costco, yes, Costco, has implemented purchase limits on silver. When a massive wholesale giant like that starts rationing, you know the supply situation is critical. But here's the data point that should absolutely terrify you. The Shanghai exchange, 455 tons remaining. 27 tons were drained in one single day. I need you to understand how insane that number is. At this rate, those vaults will be completely empty in just 3 weeks. And what did China do? They just classified silver as a strategic national asset. Exports are now restricted. They are hoarding it. China knows something that we don't. And nobody in the mainstream media is talking about any of this. Nobody. Now, let me show you the pattern. Watch the timing. Every single major sell-off happens during US market hours. And every single recovery happens during Asian market hours. The US market opens, the price dumps. The Asian market opens, the price stabilizes and recovers. Here's what that tells you. American banks are pressing buttons on computer screens, selling paper contracts that may never be delivered. Meanwhile, people in Asia are physically loading silver bars onto trucks. One side is playing a video game, the other side is taking home the actual prize. Which side do you think knows what silver is really worth? The West sells paper, the East buys metal. So what does this all mean for you? First, if you're holding physical silver, understand this. You are sitting on the one thing the entire world is scrambling to get. The paper price is just noise. Your metal is real. Don't panic, sell into this manufactured fear. Second, if you're holding paper silver like ETFs, futures, or unallocated accounts, ask yourself one critical question. Can your counterparty actually deliver physical metal when you want it? Because right now, all the evidence says no, they can't. And third, if you're using leverage, you must understand the risk. Margin requirements can change overnight, just like we saw. Leverage cuts both ways, and it can wipe you out in an instant. Make your decisions based on evidence, not emotion. Base them on the reality of empty vaults, not flickering computer screens. Let me leave you with this final thought. The price crashed 40%. During that exact same week, the Perth Mint suspended sales. The US Mint repriced their silver 86% higher. Dealers in India defaulted, and the Shanghai exchange drained 27 tons in one day. The price went down, the product disappeared. One of these is a lie, and it's not the empty vaults. So, which do you believe? The computer screen or the empty shelves? Drop a comment below and let me know. Are you holding physical, paper, or both? This is Financial Joe Alert. Invest with logic, not with hype. Subscribe if you want truth, not noise. I'll see you in the next one.
Quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Now let's dive in.